Weiser pace car, Tom Durfee, the pilot tonight. He's going to bring it out ahead of the field. Coming off of turn number 4, the front row, Richard Jones and Richard Kingsbury will fire starting this 20-lap event. And the green flag is out, and we are underway. Richard Jones with a jump. My goodness, off and running. Eric Anderson jumps into second. Tony Elrod Jr. working the outside. Kingsbury in the number 1 having some kind of mechanical difficulty. Less than a lap has gone to dead last. The 98 of Richard Jones is your leader. The 34 of Eric Anderson running in second. Tony Elrod Jr. hanging on to third. The 14 of John Bailey running in fourth. The 35 of Greg Crum. Front straightaway, Eric Anderson in the 34 has just torn off the front end of his car. Looks pretty hurt. The 98 of Richard Jones drops back to 4th position as Anderson tries to get his wounded racer off the speedway. Tony Elrod Jr. has taken the lead. The number 14 of John Bailey running in second. The 35 of Greg Crum. The leader come up on a slow car, stopped in turn number 4. What is up with that? The 68 of Danny Poling goes around, and the yellow finally comes out. Looks like the number 28. You can phone to make an order. It's 954-0502. Brady's home, and this stuff is good, folks. Green flag comes back out. We are underway. Tony Elrod Jr., your leader. John Bailey hanging on to second place, but starting to get some pressure from the 35 of Greg Crum. Greg Crum running in third, but here comes the 97 of Todd Free Jr. Todd Free Jr. also a very fast car in this mini stock division. Greg Crum working that inside group, but can't get a good run on John Bailey. John Bailey in the number 14 hanging on to that number 2 position. In the meantime, Tony Elrod out front and making tracks. Greg Crum now moves up, slips by the number 14 of John Bailey, and brings Todd Freed along with him. Todd Freed running now in third, and here comes the number 30 of Jesse Dutilly. Jesse Dutilly sponsored by Dean's Tree Service and Integrity Transmissions. Todd Freed Jr. holding on to that third spot, but he wants to move up. Todd Freed in that precision transmission. Toyota number 97. He takes a peek to the outside of Greg Crum, but there's no room out there just yet. Mark Pickelsheimer in the number 6 on heading into the infield. Not a good looking sign for him. Manatee Plitter is sponsor on the number 6 of Mark Pickelsheimer. Also, Anderson Auto Repair. Look at this. Jesse Dutilly in the number 30 has slipped by Todd Freed Jr. Jesse Dutilly now running in the 3rd position, putting the pressure on Greg Crum. Greg Crum holding on to that 2nd spot while Tony Elrod is out front. Dutilly takes a look to the inside. No room there. Crum hanging on. Coming up on the halfway point. Here it is, halfway point for the Q Auto and Injury Attorney Mini Stock Division. 20 laps the distance. Jesse Dutilly looks to the outside of Greg Crum. No room there. Crum hanging on to that 2nd spot. The battle right now is for second. Greg Crum holding on to that spot. Jesse Dutilly and books, and he's got a good 8-car lead over the second place car, Greg Crum. That car, Tony Elrod has got an identical one to it, but it's a different car, runs it in the modified mini division. He'll be out there in that car also. Looks like the 35 of Greg Crum starting to work in on the number 70 of Tony Elrod. Greg Crum starting to put some pressure on Tony Elrod. Crum takes a peek to the inside, no room there. 4 laps remaining. The 98 of Richard Jones pulls it into the infield. He is done for the evening. The pressure is moving forward with 3 laps remaining. Tony Elrod starting to get a little bit of pressure from Greg Crum. Greg Crum in the 35 starting to sneak up on that number 70 of Tony Elrod as we come by this time. They get the signal, 2 laps to go, but right in front of them, we've got lap traffic that's running 3 wide. As Tony Elrod comes up on some lap traffic, this could play into it. The white flag comes out for Elrod. Greg Crum running in second, trying to figure out a way to get by. And the 35 of Greg Crum get together, and the yellow comes out. And the number 30 of Jesse Dutilli get together on the back straightaway on the last lap. And when he comes off of turn number 4, he gets to go. He fires, and we are underway. The green flag is out. 70 of Tony Elrod out front, the 97 of Todd Freed running in second. And look at this, Jeannie Winnett running third, but Cindy Brown goes to the inside of John Bailey. And the yellow comes out again. It appears that Jesse Dutilli but I'm thinking they're going to go to the rear for bringing out the yellow. Just a guess on my part, mind you, but it looks that way. Tony Elrod Jr. fires, and we are back underway. Todd Freed with a good run this time. And Todd Freed immediately goes to the outside, working that high line. He's got 1 lap to do it in. And Todd Freed on the high side. The checkered flag is out. This is going to be close. Todd Freed, your winner. Tony Elrod Jr. runs second, and the number 9 of Jeannie Winnett finishes third.